Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to be looking at inverse proportion. This is a follow-on video from direct proportion. So inverse proportion is like direct proportion, only with one twist. You'll remember from the direct proportion video that as one variable went up, the other variable went up by an amount too. With inverse proportion it's different. As one variable goes up by an amount, the other variable will go down by an amount. This changes the approach ever so slightly and we use a different formula. So if Q and M were directly related, we would have written Q equals Km, like this. Now, this isn't the case because it's inversely related, so instead we write Q equals, rather than K times M, we have K divided by M, because they're inversely related. So this one we don't need, that's when it's directly related. This one we do need. So, for part A to this question, we would write Q equals K over M, because it's inversely related, and we use the values in the question, substitute those in, and we'll be able to find out K. So Q is 9 equals K, we don't know that, divide by M, which is 10. And to solve this equation you multiply both sides by 10, so 9 times 10 is 90, and then K over 10 times 10 equals K. So K would equal 90, in which case our equation is Q equals 90, which I just found out, divide by M. Part B to this question, just like on direct proportion, the first thing you do is write down the formula. So Q is 90 over M. Substitute in the value you know, so I'm told that M is 18, in which case Q equals 90 divide 18, and 90 divide 18 is 5. So part B, Q is 5. Part C, now this time we're told Q rather than M, so I substitute into my formula once again, so 90 over M, but I substitute Q. So I've got 0.5 for Q, that equals 90 divided by M. Now to solve this one, you're going to do two steps in one here. You're going to times both sides by M, which will create an M on this side and cancel out this M, and divide by 0.5, which is a bit like switching these around. So M equals 90 divided by 0.5, which gives you M equals 180, and the reason for that is if you divide by 0.5, that's the same as timesing by 2. So 90 times 2, 180. Here's a practice question for you to try, so press pause, have a go at this one, and then press play and I'll tell you what the answer was. Okay, so here's the answer to part A. We're going to write down T equals K over J this time because it's inversely related rather than directly, and we're told that T is 12, so 12 equals K over, and we're told that J is 6. We multiply these two together, then we would get K equals 12 times 6, which is 72, in which case the formula is T equals 72 over J. For part B, now that we've found our formula, we write the formula out, 72 over J, and then substitute in what we're told. We're told that J is 9, so T equals 72 over 9, in which case T equals 8. For part C, we're told T this time, so T equals 72 over J is the formula. 0.1 equals 72 over J, I've substituted in. I rearrange and I get J equals 72 over 0.1, and therefore J equals, dividing by a tenth is the same as timesing by 10, so I get 720. Here's example 2 then. So we've got D and C are inversely proportional, but not just C, it's C cubed. D is inversely proportional to C cubed. So this will give us a slight change in our approach. So still D equals K over, but instead of over C, it's over C cubed. So you just got to remember to cube the value for C. So we're told D is 2 and C is 5. So D is 2 equals K over C is 5, but I've got to remember to cube 5. So we end up with 2 equals K over 5 cubed, it's 5 times 5 times 5, that's 125. So let's continue up here. We would have K equals 125 times 2, which is 250, in which case our formula D equals 250 over C cubed. So you need to remember this cubed here, and when you substitute in the value, cube it. So here's our formula. For part B, let's write out the formula first. D equals 250 divided by c cubed, and we're told in part B that c is 10. So d equals 250 over 10 cubed. 10 cubed is just 1000, so it's 250 over 1000, which you should know neatly simplifies to 1/4, since 1000 divided 4 is 250. For part C, we write the formula out again, 250 over c cubed, and this time we're told d is 25. So 25 equals 250 over c cubed. Now I don't have to cube this time because I've got the c cubed and I've been told d, but if I rearrange, c cubed would be 250 over 25, in which case c cubed would equal 250 divided 25 is just 10. So if I want to get c and I've got c cubed, I must cube root both sides. So c equals the cube root of 10, and the cube root of 10, if you give it to one decimal place, gives you 2.2, in which case c equals 2.2. Here's a practice question for you to have a go at with a slightly harder one. So it says the square of m this time. Press pause, have a go at this one, and then press play, and I'll tell you what the answer was. Okay, here's the answers then. So for part A, we have g equals k over m squared, and we're told that g is 12, equals k over m squared is 3 squared. So k would equal 12 times 3 squared. 3 squared is 9, so 12 times 9k is 108. So our formula equals g equals 108 over m squared. For part B, we are given m is 6, so write out your formula once again, and then g equals 108 over 6 squared, because that's what m is. So g equals 108 over 36, and 108 divided by 36 comes out as 3, so g is 3. For part C, we write out the formula once again, and then we substitute in 27 for g, so 27 equals 108 over m squared. Rearrange this, you'll have m squared equals 108 divided by 27, so m squared equals 4, because 108 divided 27 is 4, in which case m is going to equal plus or minus 2. That concludes this video on inverse proportion.